Cancelled.
Schweezy.
Okay, this is good news. This is a little wrap-up from last week. This is from NBC News. Ed Sheeran not liable in Let's Get It On copyright trial, jury finds. British pop star Ed Sheeran is not liable in a copyright infringement lawsuit that accused him of taking parts of the melody of Marvin Gaye's soul classic Let's Get It On in his own hit. Thinking Out Loud, a jury decided Thursday. The jury reached a unanimous verdict, a requirement in the case after just under 3 hours of deliberation. Sheeran stood up and hugged his lawyer when the verdict was read with his wife, Cherry Seaborn, and his Thinking Out Loud co-writer Amy Wadge in tears. Jurors said that Sheeran independently created the song, trumping every other decision they had to make in determining whether he had violated copyright. Speaking outside the courthouse, Sheeran said, "I'm obviously very happy with the outcome of the case, and it looks like I'm not having to retire from my day job after all." He said that at the time, he felt frustrated by the baseless claim. He praised the jury's decision, noting it will allow songwriters to continue to have artistic freedom. Sheeran talked about the trial took on him, saying that being in New York for the proceedings caused him to miss his grandmother's funeral in Ireland. Like artists everywhere, Amy and I work hard to independently create songs which are often based around real life and personal experience. It's devastating to be accused of stealing someone else's songs when we put so much work into our livelihoods, he said. I'm just a guy with a guitar I never did the accent, I'll figure it out. I'm just a guy with a guitar who loves writing music for the people to enjoy. I'm not will ever allow myself to be a piggy bank for anyone to shake. Sheeran said. Attorney Eileen Farkas, she's going to be from the America. I'm hopefully that today's ruling gives songwriters more comfort that they can continue to create great music using the basic building blocks that were an issue this trial with a little less fear or claims against them. The plaintiff declined to make a statement outside the courthouse following the verdict. NBC News has reached out to attorneys for comment. The trial kicked off in Manhattan. Federal court on April 25th and saw a 32-year-old singer take the stand, pick up his guitar, and sing the case juror, blah, 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 blah. Okay, yeah. Here we go. Sheeran argued he's done mashups with his other songs and said, if I did what you're accusing me of, I'd be an idiot to stand in front of people. Townsend's daughter, Catherine Townsend Griffin, also took the stand and said she had never heard the British singer before Thinking Out Loud. She said she didn't want the case to get to the point of trial, but I have to protect my father's legacy. First of all, we're talking immediately about the fucking Catherine Townsend. I guarantee that fucking bitch hasn't worked a day in her life. Yeah, she knows. I have to protect my father's legacy. You have to protect your own legacy from fucking being a fucking rich child. And now you're like, I need more money. Sue Ed Sheeran. We can sue Ed Sheeran. And so you're like, let's sue Ed Sheeran. And it was like, yo, that song has the same chord progressions as my song. Let's Get It On, as whatever, And I don't know, I just fucking hate. We're getting a lot of, I wanted to call them like nepo babies, but like, I don't know what you call heirs. Like, it feels weird calling a music child like the heir or whatever because. I guess, like the Jackson heirs, so let's say the Marvin Gaye heirs and the Townsend heirs, they're just like, well, let's ruin our dad's legacy so we don't have to work ever, Anyways, though, so I'm glad that's good. And, no, I really feel for Ed Sheeran here. I think he's written some shitty songs in the past couple of years, or at least a couple shitty songs. I don't know when he wrote them. I do think that, but I got to admit, like, as a songwriter myself, if someone's accusing you especially to that point that, like, we're going to court that you stole my song. It's just, like, as a songwriter, you're like, I work to make sure I write original music, and someone just accusing me of just ripping someone off. It's, like, it's heartbreaking. Like,
that's rough, buddy.
It's that rough, buddy, times 1,000, So, it's just, like, that's, like, a very heartbreaking. So, just to be found right in that, like, yeah, fuck. It's, like, this is just be like, hey, guess what? Fuck you. Ain't no... I'm just walking out of the corner. Ain't no mountain high enough. Ain't no river warm enough. Yeah. But yeah, no, like as a songwriter, that's just a good thing, and I'm glad this is going to be a very big verdict for future cases going forward in in music. It's a good thing for music, and it's just a good stepping stone. Music history was made with that case. It involved Ed Sheeran, just a ginger rich kid whose rich parents helped them get their start, and then they proved their talents along the way. It's like, I'm not saying all rich kids are talent. Like, I'm not saying that like having rich parents helps you in life, but I gotta say, being talented and having rich parents, like, you get both. You hit the jackpot. Like, God made you good. What was it? God, you just go up and sing, God must have spent a little more time on you. Being good looking is the third thing, but you can kind of pay to be good looking, Like, what? Like, stop eating, that's free, You just stop eating or eating less, Just, a little bit money, Like, we all have money to do that. What else? Ed Sheeran, he's not good looking, but he had rich parents and he had talent. And rich, like, if you have rich parents but you're kind of talented but not really, like, you get like one hit or whatever. But rich parents in talent, you be Ed Sheeran, you be Taylor Swift. That's who it is. That's who you're gonna be. Living in Beverly Hills. All right, that's gone way off topic, but I'm happy. Ed Sheeran, I'm going to be upset when I listen to his album, and it's probably going to end up on the bad albums I didn't like this year. It's going to be on there. I know it's going to be on there. I mean, there's one artist I really love, who's ending up on the bad album list already this year. It's pretty bad. All right, we're off topic. Anyways, we can move on. Thank you for watching this clip. Watch it again or watch something else. We got more clips and full episodes too. If you like what you